Hello, welcome to this video on activity management, and today we're going to be looking at managing assessments within activity management, right from activity registry record, which is the starting point, through to the student record. Okay, so we're in activity registry record, and I have got a coursework assessment item set up. So the coursework or assessment specific information we put into the registry is down here. Where is it? There we are. Sorry, late content penalty option. So we have to configure if it's something the student's going to submit, what happens if they submit late. So we're going to use a daily penalty type. That's the standard university requirement. And the standard university penalty is 5% a day. So that needs to be configured in that assessment record. Then we move to the activity manager record. So this is where it's attached to the year. And if I go down, I've got the same record here, and I can open that up. We get the same information. Yeah, I can change penalty configuration within the manager as well, but that's not something we're planning to do. But the key thing here is down the bottom, we've got a due date. So this is the submission due date. And what the system will use this for, it will take the student submission date, it will take the due date, and it will work out if it's a late penalty is required or not. So we put that into Activity Manager. Okay, so we got our individual Activity Manager records for this assessment, and I've got one here. And we need to put, the first thing we need to do is put a submission date in. Now I'm going to go into the activity rotor to do this. So let me just do the search for you. Put the term in. I'm going to put the subject area in, archaeology, and the catalogue number. Okay, so it brings up the assessments for that. And there's the coursework. And I want to go into the result roster. Okay, so let's go down the bottom. We've got 2 people enrolled. Jill Gilly's already had her information into, but we've got Ellie Goulding here. Just ignore the fact she's down as a reset at the moment. So what we need to do, we're going to put a submission date in for her, but we're going to put this in before we've got a mark. Now the way we do that is we put the date in. So let's put in 7th of November it was. We put a mark of 0 in. Okay. And we untick include in calc. And then in our notes, we've got notes here. Result notes, we're going to put in submission date storage. And we're going to save that. So what that does, that enables us to record the student's submission date. Don't worry that it's down as a fail. Before, we're going to get that before we've got the mark, but then we can go back in and put the mark in later. Okay, so that allows us to do that. Now, let's go into the IAM to look at putting reset date in. Okay, so we're in IAM, Activity Manager Record, and this is for Jill Gilly. Now we can see here, she failed her coursework, so she's doing a reassessment, resit. And what we need to do here in the IAM record is put in an extended due date. So this is basically the new submission date for her resit. That needs to be populated, otherwise the system is not going to be able to calculate if a late penalty for the resit if that's not put in. So we need to put that in. And that's really all the assessment, the coursework specific configuration that we do across the activity registry, activity manager, and the individual activity manager.